Welcome back, YouTubers, Gunners, subscribers. Today is a very special video. This video is sponsored by Y&Slexan. We have a huge sale that's happening October 9th on their website. I will leave all their information in the description. For 47 hours, you will be able to buy Lexan for your vehicle. Anything site-wide, it will be 17% off. It's a huge discount when it comes to buying Lexan. What I wanted to do with you guys today is detail, first of all, how much weight is a stock door, right? How much weight we're going to save. How easy it is for you to learn off of this video. This will be the most detailed video you will ever have to cutting a door so you can lose some weight on your vehicle and go faster at the track. So before this even starts, man, we do a lot for the movement. These videos do not make a huge amount of money on my YouTube channel. My channel is not there yet, and I respect it. That's why we're always working for it. With that being said, please like the video right now. Show some support. I am investing into you, investing back into me. So let's start gunning. All right now. All right, guys. All right, guys. Yep, all right, guys. All right, so. Okay, boys. You got something to say, 40? Yeah. Hi. The first thing we're going to do is weigh the actual door. So we have this one already set up in this section. This door is completely stock, but it is missing a door panel. Let's give or take, Trappy, 3 pounds?
Yeah.
Let's add 3 pounds to this final number. So I'll put this guy here first. We'll turn it on. Let's see how much weight we take out, and let's see how heavy this door is. This is super heavy. So bear with me if any mistakes happen right now. Okay.
Hold on, let me straighten this bucket up. That's 62 pounds.
So 62 pounds. It feels heavier.
Yeah, it feels way heavier.
It feels much heavier. So 62 pounds is what a driver, call it 65 pounds. We're missing the handles, the clips, so on and so forth. So now let's begin to cut the doors and see how much weight we save by installing the Y&Slexan stuff. So this is a regular just Lexan. This is not the MR material that doesn't scratch resist. I have one here, for example. They sell fuel covers too. Sorry about the heavy breathing. That thing was heavy, but let's get to work. So first and foremost, the first thing I want to do is take out the window. So right here, you roll the window down and you'll have these 2 10s that run across this rail on the regulator. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, hey, we know this, but there's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that don't know how to remove a window. So from that point, you twist it. You twist this side down, this side up, and you pull through here. Window is out. Now there's no chances as we're working on the door for anything to crack or shatter or anything. Also, never get rid of your stock windows. You never know. You could resell them. People are looking for them. These windows are going to be really hard to find. So if any gunner needs them, reach out to me via DM on Instagram. I don't want any money for them. Pick them up. And that's it. They're for EG Coupe and Hatch. Next thing is the regulator. Just going to chase all the bolts that you see. Every 10. You take all the 10s out that you see. Every one. You'll hear it drop. All my 10s are out. They're not visible. Put that guy here, release this. Now you take out your window regulator through this part of the door. This is the widest part of the, of the skin inside. So you take this guy here Nice and careful. If you're just changing it, there it is. Your window regulator, you just learned how to take it off. So again, anyone needs this, you can have it for free. Now you have your mirror next. These are 3 8mm. Take those out from here. And on the last bolt, just hold on from the bottom. Pause. Still pausing during tutorial. Stop playing. So that mirror's out of here. That guy's no good. The next thing we're going to start setting up is our cutter. We're going to show you exactly where you should begin just to get all this middle out of the way so everything is more visible. We're going to need to take off this reinforcement bar, which is very, very heavy. By the time we're done with this door, it will be perfect for you to install on your car and save a bunch of weight. So you've got basically 65 pounds on each side, right? So you've got 130 pounds you're taking off of your vehicle. That is almost 2/10 of a second. So if you're stuck at 12.0, slap doors on, 11.8. So another thing that's going to be super hard for us to be able to repurchase is weather stripping. You could save your weather stripping very, very easily. The plastic clips, I wouldn't really worry too much about. You can get those replacement clips on Amazon for like, you can get like 200 of them for like $7. So you come to the weather stripping here, you pull back one way and forward the other. Once you do one, it's pretty much easier than that. So I won't bore you with doing this part, but I'll do a couple on camera for you. You want to take this weather stripping off because you don't want to cut any rubber. It's just in your way. Make your life easier by prepping everything. And you notice how we save the weather strip? Everything is saved here. You could still reuse this. Again, anyone needs this, just reach out. Before we actually get to the cutting part, let's make sure our protection is all there. Let's check that off. I don't want anyone getting hurt. I got this for about $8-9 on Amazon. It's just a full face cover, shield, whatever you want to call it. I put my long hoodie on, I've got some gloves here, and I've got my cutter here. So, yeah, I know there's no guard on here. We've talked about this 1,000 times. I can't work with a guard because of the way that I cut. So I'm extra careful. Hopefully I don't lose a finger in this vlog. Let's kick ass. I start actually cutting, I'm going to mark my line on where to, like, you know, my guideline. So I'm going to take out this lip right here that's sitting exactly under these clips. So this entire line, just trace that all around. And then when you get to about right here, you're going to have to keep, because we want to get rid of this bar, but we also want to have some real sturdy, you know, this got to be sturdy. I'm messing up right now. This has to be sturdy for you to lock your door and still hold some kind of integrity to the door. So most likely it'll go about like this, and then down here, and then meet right here, and then we'll leave this section of support to close and open the door. I've cut out everything that I've traced so far. I want to make my life easier, and I just want to get this middle section out of my way. I'm not looking to do anything beautiful right now. I'm just going to cut it right here, and I'm going to cut it right here. And then I should be able to pull this off. So we got this section out in the middle of the door. You have to remove these spot welds for this bar right here. So that's the very next step. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. And on the other side you have 6. So you've got 4 down here. And then you've got 2 that go here across this plate. So you're going to have to let go of that hinge, back it out a little bit, and then we're going to have to cut this bar in the middle and then wiggle it right out. So now we have this glue that Honda uses on this door reinforcement bar that we need to get off. So the easiest way I would tell you is use like a metal wire. So this is a throttle cable wire. So you just stick it through here, get a nice grip on it, and then you just drive it through. Nice and easy. Now that glue that's holding that bar is out of your way. Done. So I'd say the best way to get rid of this bar is to cut it in the middle, because you won't be able to take it out in one piece. It's just way too long. Pause. So what I would say is cut as much as you can without touching the skin of the door, and then get something like a piece of wood to cushion between it so you don't actually puncture the door. So check it out. I can feel that this bar is flexing a little bit. I'm going to use the wood to cushion between. So I put a fresh new 4.5-inch blade, and now I'll be able to get further into that diameter. As I'm cutting more of the bar, you can actually see that I'm able to stick the wood in between further and further. So now I'll be able to cut more into there. Bars in half. Be careful here with your hinge. Comes right out. This one might need a little wiggle to break off the spot weld. 1, 2. That's it. This is the heaviest part of the entire door. This is about, I'd say, almost 9 pounds right here. Part of the door, we ran a sawzall to get rid of this double layer that's actually holding on to the hinge there. So you just run a sawzall on this section and this section. So what I'm going to do to make my life easier so I can see what's behind it is I'm going to just cut this line right here, simple. We'll clean it up in a little bit. When you guys get to this section of the door, it's double layered. This is like basically the most secured spot out of the entire door. So what you do is you take off that top skin. You've got a few spot welds that you remove. Go ahead, Trappy. You can go right here. So you'll be able to see this part that you cut. Alright, so we're far from done. So we still got to clean up these edges with the grinder, sandpaper. Before that, you're just going to take a blade like this and take off that glue. Nice and easy, because this weighs also. So, just like that. You can even clean this up with some acetone or some paint thinner, brake cleaner. This comes right off these markings, but this is not like a pretty job. So tomorrow we'll come back, put the Lexan in, and continue from there. So you might see some clip changes here, but that's fine. We'll be all right. Got to get some more. Got to get some more gloves too. So we'll clean this door off. The next thing we'll do is put the Lexan in. We're on to day 2 now, ladies and gentlemen. We had a pretty busy day yesterday, so we're pretty much done with the cutting. Now what we want to do is we want to have a little safety in here also. So we're putting our sander on, so that, put this backwards, so that we can get rid of all these sharp edges before actually installing the Lexan. But we are almost done. Now we're just cleaning up. We'll install the Lexan and be finished. What you're basically doing with this sander is you're just getting rid of the sharp edges so that when you're inside the car, nothing can cut you. So I'm using a pretty dull one now to remove the, you know, the thicker, well, the bigger, sharper edges, and then I'll go back to the fresh blade that I got and really smooth it out. But yeah, take the safety, to do the precaution so at least it looks good. Cut nice and clean. We've got no sharp edges. We're good to go. So we're gonna get ready to install the Y&Slexan window kit. Basically, we just got it for the 2 doors for Project Driver, but we wanted to use this video as a reference to show you how to at least do the doors. We've explained quarter panels in previous other vlogs that I've done. You can check out the lightweight playlist on my channel. It's A1. So with this window, it's very simple. We come in through here. We just get a rough guesstimate. We're just going to try to line this guy up as much as we can to how a factory window would look. So bear with me because Trappy has to help. But if you don't have anyone to help you, you can simply use tape. So you'll tape it here, and then we'll start marking These windows fit absolutely perfect. We'll fit the window into place. We'll start marking where we're going to drill. We're not going to put way too many rivets. We're not trying to put 20 rivets because that defeats the purpose of lightweight reduction. So we're going to probably use one every 4.5 or 5 inches, and we'll be done. Let's get to that part. Let's keep this real simple, Trap. You start with this one in the corner. That's the first one you do right there, and then you measured out using that entire caliper, right?
Yeah.
So
too many.
we went right there to that end, so on, so forth. How many rivets we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there'll be a final one right here in the corner for safety.
Yeah.
Done. Really important, ladies and gentlemen, this first rivet is already in. So we are going to put this, install it, because that will be our guide for the rest of the holes that we have to drill out. So we'll start here at this first one with the rivet gun. I'll show you guys exactly what rivets we're using now. Done. That's installed. That's never coming out until you drill it out. Where's our rivets that we use for this one, Travis?
It is
This one?
Yep.
Right here. So we used aluminum, 3/16 with a 1/4 inch gap. So this is exactly the rivets that you'll need to complete your door. What we want to do now before we drill these and start riveting them is we're going to grab that bag and actually bubble the Lexan so it's not that like ugly flat look. It almost looks like it's going to be an OEM window. So we'll lift this guy up here. Perfect, Trap. So we'll bubble the window like that. So I don't know what necessarily you're going to use, but just try to get the window to make that same little round shape as an OEM one. And then now we'll drill the rest of the holes. Wait a second. Wait, Trap. Shouldn't you peel the plastic? It's going to get stuck behind it. You should peel the plastic, take that rivet out, or did it start already?
Yeah, it started already.
All right, go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, we installed our rivets on the outside, and the way that we bubbled it out, it was perfect. So this is all the rivets you're going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finished. Trappy, let's lift this door up so we could show them how strong this Lexan is on here. You don't need to put anything inside. It's perfect. Go ahead and try to move it.
No, it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere, guys. You don't have to drill anymore into here.
Yeah, these, you don't have to get all crazy.
You don't got to get all crazy. That's fine. It's got great tension. And so some of this lip edge right here is not enough to put a rivet in. So don't kill yourself. Just do the top of it and you're fine. You're golden. So now before we take off this clear lens, let's remove that molding. We don't need it. Let's wait and let's wash the door. The last one, you're going to need a needle nose screw. More weight off. Action. Our door's cleaned. Final thing, take off this protective lens. You might have this guy running up here. That's tight against the door, but that's fine. You just take your time doing that. If you want to keep this lens on, it's up to you completely. Push down here, get that edge out, it's fine. And up here, just try to keep this plastic tight. so you can get the entire part of it. Could have folded both edges out before we actually riveted, but you know, you forget some things sometimes. We're almost done. Final piece of business is this section here. Looks like an OEM window, Trappy.
It's really good.
We'll worry about the rest of these imperfections with the plastic inside, but you guys understand the concept here. So before we end this video, let's actually see how much weight we lost from when the door was originally about 65 pounds to installing the Y&Slexan windows. What do you think, Trap?
I'm gonna go with it was 65 originally.
65 originally.
I think I'm gonna go with 37.
I'm gonna go with 29.
Let me help you with this. Come a little more this way so it keeps his balance.
I was gonna guess Kobe's number. 26 pounds.
That's a huge difference.
So we lost about almost, call it 40 pounds. So on each door on a manual window, you just saved 80 pounds. Now with power windows, Trappy, it's much heavier. Maybe you could add about 7 or 8 more pounds. So we cut this door down from 65 pounds to 26 pounds even. That is almost 1 full tenth, almost 2 tenths, believe it or not. So if, like again, if you're stuck in the low 12s, just adding doors to your cars will bring you to that high 11. So want to give a huge shout out to Y&Slexan. Their sale is this Friday on their website. All their information will be in my description. There will be a coupon code throughout the entire site that'll get you 17% off anything that they sell on their website. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Please share it. You can help a whole bunch of people not have to ask anyone else for help. Like, comment, subscribe. The boy.